Rumors have been swirling inside the palace about a moment that completely changed everything for the royal family. Princess Charlotte, once seen as the quiet younger sibling, has undergone a transformation so profound that it left even her parents, William and Kate, in tears. Behind closed doors, something incredible has been happening. A shift in Charlotte's character that took everyone by surprise. From moments of quiet maturity to unexpected poise in the public eye, her journey is anything but ordinary. But what exactly triggered this change, and why is it being called a game changer for the royal family? This moment is more significant than anyone realized, and it could reshape the future of the monarchy itself. Stay tuned to discover what went down behind the palace walls and why Charlotte's unexpected evolution is set to leave a lasting legacy. From the outside, it's easy to see Prince William as the future king, poised, composed, and dedicated to his royal duties. With his calm demeanor and strong sense of responsibility, he embodies the ideal monarch in the making. But when it comes to his daughter, Princess Charlotte, something much softer, almost magical, emerges from beneath his royal exterior. Royal watchers and fans alike have long noticed the unique and deep connection between William and Charlotte, a bond that appears to transcend the traditional father-daughter relationship. While many royal families exhibit a strong sense of unity, it's the tender moments between William and Charlotte that stand out, often catching the attention of those who are keen observers of the royal family. At public events, there are countless subtle moments that reveal their close relationship. Whether it's William gently adjusting Charlotte's hair before a photo op, offering a quiet reassurance through a squeeze of her hand, or sharing a private smile just between them amidst the media frenzy, these moments speak volumes. It's as though, in the whirlwind of royal duties and public expectations, there's a small, intimate world where father and daughter share a special, unspoken connection. But perhaps the most telling aspect of their bond is the secret nickname that William has for Charlotte: Mignonette. On the surface, the nickname may seem playful and lighthearted, but in reality, it carries a much deeper, hidden meaning. Mignonette is not just a term of endearment. It's a reflection of Charlotte's vibrant, spirited personality and her place in her father's life. The name hints at how William views Charlotte, not just as his daughter, but as his mischievous little partner in crime, someone who is full of spunk, charm, and personality, the kind of person who keeps even the future king on his toes. This subtle yet powerful connection between father and daughter is a testament to their bond and reveals that beyond their royal titles and public personas, there exists a deep emotional relationship built on love, trust, and a shared sense of joy. Those closest to the royal family often reveal that Princess Charlotte has an extraordinary ability to bring out the most relaxed and down-to-earth version of her father, Prince William. Despite the pressures and rigid expectations of royal life, Charlotte has an undeniable way of melting away the formalities, allowing her father to simply be himself. When they're together, there's a sense of warmth and ease that transcends their royal status, filled with easy laughter, playful banter, and inside jokes that only they seem to understand. These intimate, personal moments showcase a side of Prince William that the public rarely gets to see, one that's authentic, human, and grounded in a deep familial bond. Their connection is built on a foundation of trust, quiet encouragement, and mutual pride. Prince William's admiration for Charlotte's spirited nature and growing confidence is evident, and Charlotte, in turn, has always looked up to her father with a sense of admiration and devotion. This powerful bond would soon play a pivotal role in shaping Charlotte's journey into the royal spotlight, as the once quiet royal began to step into the public eye in unexpected and remarkable ways. For years, Princess Charlotte had been known for her adorable, cheeky presence at royal events, charming crowds with her infectious waves and stealing the spotlight with her endearing curtsies. Her playful demeanor and lighthearted nature made her an instant favorite among royal fans and the media alike. But as Charlotte grew older, something began to shift. While still carrying that same sense of joy, the young royal was evolving in front of the world, and her emerging maturity was starting to draw attention in a way no one could have predicted. It wasn't just the usual cute moments that had people talking. Something more profound was happening, and one moment in particular left an indelible mark on Prince William, catching him completely off guard. This moment would mark the beginning of a new chapter in Charlotte's life, one that would reveal her in a new light and further solidify her place in the royal family's future. It was a moment that took place at the prestigious Chelsea Flower Show, one of the most highly anticipated events in the royal calendar. Prince William and Kate Middleton had unveiled a special garden they had designed together, created to inspire young children to appreciate the beauty of the outdoors and the importance of nature. The atmosphere was charged with excitement as photographers snapped away and reporters eagerly surrounded the royal couple. But amidst the commotion, it was their young daughter, Princess Charlotte, who unexpectedly stole the show. Rather than shying away or hiding behind her parents, Charlotte confidently stepped forward. She wandered through the garden with a quiet, yet unmistakable sense of assurance that immediately caught the attention of royal watchers and onlookers alike. Her natural poise and self-assuredness were striking, marking a significant departure from the more playful, mischievous demeanor of her younger years. Charlotte's calm and measured presence seemed to suggest that she was already beginning to embrace a new role, one that was far beyond her tender age. For Prince William, this moment was nothing short of jarring. It was as if he suddenly saw his daughter through a different lens. No longer the little girl he could scoop up and carry with ease, but a young girl who was stepping into her own, displaying the kind of maturity that many royal observers felt came far too soon. Watching Charlotte with a quiet confidence, William was struck by how quickly his daughter was maturing and how swiftly the years seemed to pass. Amid the swirl of cameras, one particular moment stood out. A private exchange between William and Kate. In a fleeting glance, almost imperceptible to anyone else, their eyes met. It was a look loaded with a mixture of emotions: pride in Charlotte's grace and composure, surprise at how much she had changed in such a short time, and perhaps a bittersweet realization that their mignonette, the mischievous little girl they had lovingly raised, was growing up faster than either of them had ever expected. This quiet, shared acknowledgement between William and Kate was a powerful moment that captured the subtle complexity of parenting in the royal spotlight, where time seems to move at an astonishing pace. It wasn't just a milestone for Princess Charlotte, it was a defining turning point for Prince William as well. The moment at the Chelsea Flower Show marked a profound realization. His daughter, once a mischievous and playful child, wasn't simply going to grow up in the royal spotlight. She was ready to shine in it. This moment revealed more than just Charlotte's growing maturity. It was a reflection of the intentional parenting that had shaped her and her father in ways that no one could have anticipated. Behind Princess Charlotte's growing poise and quiet confidence lies a crucial yet often overlooked element: Kate Middleton's deliberate and thoughtful parenting approach. While many assume that royal children grow up within the confines of strict tradition and endless protocol, Kate's approach has been refreshingly different. From the very beginning, Kate focused not just on teaching Charlotte how to behave as a royal, but on giving her the emotional grounding necessary to become a confident, secure individual. Qualities that would allow Charlotte to thrive not only within the royal family, but in her own life as well. Kate's parenting philosophy has always been rooted in a deep understanding of emotional intelligence. Rather than adhering to rigid royal protocols that emphasize outward appearances and behavior, she made it a priority to help Charlotte feel comfortable in her own skin, regardless of the pressures that come with being a member of the royal family. This approach has allowed Charlotte to develop a sense of self-assurance that many would argue is the foundation of her poised demeanor. One telling moment that showcased Kate's subtle yet powerful influence came at Wimbledon. As Princess Charlotte walked into the spotlight, surrounded by the flashing cameras and the roaring crowds, the intensity of the attention seemed to overwhelm her, just for a brief moment. Observing this, Kate leaned down and whispered something softly into Charlotte's ear. A quiet, reassuring gesture that immediately helped ease her daughter's tension. The change was almost instantaneous. Charlotte's shoulders visibly relaxed, and a sense of calm seemed to settle over her. It was a quiet moment, one that spoke volumes about the bond between mother and daughter, and one that revealed more than any formal speech or public display could. This exchange was just one example of how Kate has nurtured her daughter's emotional growth, ensuring that Charlotte's confidence is rooted in security and support, not just royal expectations. It's moments like these, far from the public eye, that have played a crucial role in shaping the future royal, not just as a member of the royal family, but as a young woman with the inner strength to navigate the complex world she's about to inherit. The subtle, behind-the-scenes approach that Kate has taken with Charlotte is one that has contributed to her quiet transformation, and it's clear that it will continue to shape her as she grows. It's not the grand lessons or lavish displays that have shaped Princess Charlotte's growing self-assurance. It's the subtle, everyday gestures that speak volumes. These quiet moments of love and support, woven into the fabric of her life, have been the cornerstone of her transformation. By prioritizing emotional resilience over the pursuit of royal perfection, Kate Middleton has equipped Charlotte with the tools to navigate not just the royal spotlight, but the challenges of growing up in the public eye. Kate's approach focuses on nurturing Charlotte's inner strength, ensuring that she's grounded in her emotions, regardless of the pressures surrounding her. This focus on emotional well-being has allowed Charlotte to find her own voice, even under the brightest and harshest of spotlights. It's a testament to Kate's parenting that Charlotte's confidence shines not through grandiose displays of royal protocol, but through her natural ability to remain calm, composed, and true to herself. While the world watches with admiration as a young princess blossoms into her royal role, those closest to Charlotte understand that this transformation is not the result of mere public appearances or formal training. It's the outcome of a carefully nurtured bond, one between mother and daughter, that has been instrumental in shaping Charlotte's character. This quiet strength will carry her far beyond the palace walls, allowing her to become a leader in her own right, unburdened by the weight of expectations. As Charlotte grew, so did this strength, a quiet confidence that set her apart from her peers. Her transformation wasn't marked by royal proclamations or attention-grabbing moments, but by the emotional milestones that were often unseen by outsiders. These milestones reflect a young girl growing not just into her royal role, but into a poised, resilient individual capable of handling the challenges of both public and private life. Her school transitions, for instance, were more than just administrative changes or milestones in her academic journey. Each move, from Wilcox Nursery to Thomas's Battersea and later to Lambrook School, was a significant step in her personal development, representing silent tests of resilience. These moments were crucial in shaping Charlotte's confidence, yet they went largely unnoticed by the public. What was most remarkable, however, was how Charlotte approached these shifts with a calm and self-contained confidence that was unusual, even among much older children. Unlike many young children who might struggle with change, Charlotte handled her school transitions with a grace and maturity that belied her age. Observers noted that she adapted to each new environment with an ease that spoke to her inner strength, a quiet self-assurance that made her stand out not only among her peers, but even within the royal family. It's these quiet, seemingly small milestones, rather than grand public gestures, that have truly shaped Princess Charlotte's character. The consistency of her emotional grounding and the loving support of her parents, especially Kate, has played a pivotal role in developing Charlotte's quiet strength and unwavering confidence. As she continues to mature, it's clear that this foundation will serve her well, both as a member of the royal family and as a young woman poised to define her own path in the world. Perhaps the world's true awakening to Princess Charlotte's remarkable transformation came during a moment of profound sorrow, the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. In the midst of the overwhelming pageantry, deep grief, and flashing cameras, Princess Charlotte stood tall, composed, respectful, and deeply aware of the weight of the moment around her. It was not just her posture or the solemnity of her expression that captured the world's attention. What truly stood out was the quiet maturity in her presence, a poise that left even seasoned royal commentators momentarily speechless. As Charlotte silently processed the gravity of the occasion, her every movement and gesture seemed to speak volumes. Despite the emotional weight of the day, she exuded a sense of calm that belied her years. Her ability to stay grounded in such a momentous event showcased not just her resilience but her growing maturity, which was becoming increasingly evident to those who watched closely. In one fleeting moment during the service, Kate Middleton, ever the watchful and supportive mother, glanced down at Charlotte with a look of quiet pride and bittersweet recognition. No grand words were spoken, but the meaning behind the exchange was clear. It was a silent acknowledgement of how far Charlotte had come, a realization that her daughter was not just growing up, she was stepping into herself. This subtle but powerful interaction marked a significant turning point in Charlotte's royal journey. For insiders, this was confirmation of what they had long suspected. Charlotte, though born into the world's oldest monarchy, was quietly forging a different kind of royal path. A path built not on rigid expectations or royal tradition, but on the foundation of her inner strength, resilience, and the grounding support of her family. While many focus on the grand titles and public duties of the royal family, it's these quieter moments, like Charlotte's quiet composure at the funeral, that signal the emergence of a new, quietly influential force within the palace. In a royal family defined by centuries-old customs and expectations, Princess Charlotte is forging her own way. She is not bound by the same expectations that shaped past generations, but rather is slowly crafting a legacy that is uniquely her own. Her emotional intelligence, grounded nature, and natural ability to step into significant moments with grace and poise suggest that she could one day redefine what it means to be a royal in the modern era. As the world continues to observe her growth, it's becoming increasingly clear that Charlotte is not just growing up. She is developing into a royal who will undoubtedly leave her mark on the institution, one built on a foundation of quiet strength, compassion, and self-awareness. The evolution of Princess Charlotte is one of the most captivating aspects of the British royal family today, and her influence is beginning to be felt in ways that go beyond the traditional roles assigned to royals. Behind the palace walls, away from the public eye, Princess Charlotte's quiet but unmistakable influence is steadily shaping the future of the monarchy. As the royal family adapts to the changing times, Charlotte's example shows that the future of the monarchy might not be about living up to past traditions. It could be about redefining those traditions for a new generation. Among royal insiders, Princess Charlotte has earned an affectionate new nickname, the Louis Whisperer. While this nickname isn't official, it reflects a very real and unique dynamic within the royal family. When her younger brother, Prince Louis, known for his energetic and often mischievous spirit, gets restless during royal engagements, it's Charlotte who steps in to calm him. Whether it's with a glance, a whisper, or a gentle touch, Charlotte has a remarkable ability to ground her younger brother, showing a natural instinct for leadership that is already being recognized. But Charlotte's influence doesn't stop with Louis. Even with her older brother, Prince George, Charlotte has shown a subtle but steady influence. During public appearances, Charlotte often plays the role of the quiet encourager, offering support to George and reinforcing the unity expected of the future king's siblings. This dynamic shows that Charlotte is not just a little sister, but a stabilizing presence in the family, someone who helps maintain harmony and balance in a highly scrutinized environment. Those close to the royal family have quietly acknowledged a remarkable truth. Charlotte brings a grounding effect to the entire Cambridge family dynamic, a rare trait for someone so young. In a household where every gesture, look, and action is under intense public scrutiny, Charlotte has become a stabilizing force, not by being loud or forceful, but simply by being herself. Her quiet strength, intuition, and wisdom beyond her years allow her to provide a calm, stabilizing influence on her family members, especially during times of pressure and public attention. As the world watches Princess Charlotte grow into a poised and confident young woman, behind the scenes, the royal family is reimagining her future role. Unlike the rigid paths set for previous generations of royals, Charlotte's journey is being shaped with more flexibility in mind, recognizing that times have changed, and so too must royal expectations. Royal duties are no longer confined to strict traditions, and Charlotte's unique approach to connecting with people, as well as her natural leadership, has encouraged a rethinking of what it means to be a modern royal. For centuries, the royal family has adhered to a well-defined set of duties, leaving little room for individuality or personal choice. However, Charlotte's presence, her emotional intelligence, connection with others, and leadership potential is prompting a redefinition of the royal role. It has been said by royal insiders that Charlotte could one day redefine what it means to wear the crown, or more accurately, what it means not to. While her role will never overshadow Prince George's future as king, Charlotte's position within the royal family could be more independent and active than the roles of royal women who came before her. Rather than merely serving as a supporting figure, Charlotte may be empowered to take on public responsibilities in ways that align with her unique personality and the evolving needs of the monarchy in the 21st century. This shift in her role could be particularly impactful in areas like humanitarian efforts and public service, where her compassion and emotional strength would shine. In an age of rapidly changing societal expectations, Charlotte could become the royal who strikes a perfect balance between honoring tradition while embracing the more fluid and independent roles that modern women now occupy in society. Many royal insiders are quietly optimistic that Charlotte's future will not just be about duty and ceremony, but about true influence and impact, areas where she will make her mark on the world. As the royal family navigates the challenges of the future, Charlotte's role may serve as a beacon for what is possible when tradition meets the future. What's unfolding is not just the journey of a princess, it's a transformation that could reshape the future of the royal family itself. Charlotte's growing leadership and emotional intelligence may ultimately alter the way royals interact with the public and with one another, as well as the ways in which royal duties are approached. Princess Charlotte's story is much more than just fulfilling royal duties. It's about resilience, change, and quiet leadership that has already started to leave a mark on the world. Her presence and influence are reshaping the dynamics of a centuries-old institution, guiding it into a new era. From the subtle strength of her actions to her emotionally intelligent approach to life in the spotlight, Charlotte is already creating a lasting impact. What's unfolding before our eyes is not just the journey of a princess, it's the emergence of a young woman who is destined to forge her own path within the royal family. The legacy she will leave will undoubtedly be one that transcends tradition, embracing the future in a way that is uniquely her own. And while we've only just begun to see the depth of Charlotte's potential, her journey is bound to inspire and lead the way for the royal family in the years to come. This is only the beginning of Princess Charlotte's incredible journey, and her future holds endless possibilities.